everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just gonna be kind of a chatty one. I'm just gonna get ready here. I'm just in my friend's t-shirt and I was getting ready for the day and I figured I may as well film it because I have a few things that I've been itching to test out. I don't know what's with these fingers lately, but I'm pretty sure I did this in my last few videos as well. I'm just gonna stop. I feel like I'm off center, but I want you to be able to see my little board. I just have some things that I keep putting off trying because I wanted to do it in a video, so I figured what better time than now. It's gonna be a simple look. It's not gonna be anything crazy. It's not gonna be anything revolutionary, but I thought it might be fun to film it anyways. So the first product I wanted to try out is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Now, I got this in the shade that is so light for me. Like, usually I'm one of the fairest shades, so I got the shade Fair 02, so I'm assuming it's the second lightest shade, and I don't think this is gonna work for me, so I figured a lot of people use it as eye primer. This might work for me like in the winter. Oh my god, that's so light. I don't even know what I was thinking. What I was thinking is that this was gonna be a little bit darker. However, all of my concealer brushes are really freaking dirty. I'm so sorry in advance. I'm disgusting and I need to clean my brushes. So I guess I'll just... Oh yeah, that's so light. Oh my goodness. This probably will match me in the winter though, because this is about as tanned as I get in my 20s, because I actually care about my skin and try to avoid the sun and wear sun protection. So I don't get a very good tan anymore. I used to back in my teenage years when I was young and reckless. However, I don't want to age super early. You know, I want to take care of my skin and I want to look nice for as long as possible. Wow, that's pretty good. I feel like that had pretty good coverage. I'm not sure what I was expecting because usually everything ColourPop puts out is good, but I'm still always amazed at the quality of the products for the price. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear everyone talk about it and I'm like, okay, there's no way it can be that good for that cheap, but it is. I don't know how they do it, man. I don't know. This is really nice. I enjoy it. I look insane, but I always do with my eye primer on. It's fine. I'm gonna set it just because that's how I like to do my makeup personally. I'm still not into the wet concealer trend, so I'm just gonna use a bit of this Fenty Beauty powder. This came as like a little sample in one of my Sephora orders, and it was a pretty good size sample. Like, this was full and now there's only that much left, so I'm trying to use it up. I did enjoy it. I don't know if I'll purchase it, but I liked it. Or I guess I do because I still have some left. Wow, I'm surprised at how much that didn't crease. Usually my concealers crease almost immediately if I don't set it or have some sort of powder on top. It didn't really crease that much. I'm impressed. So now I'm just gonna set it with that Fenty Beauty powder. I don't know if I already set it, but I think it's in the color Butter. I wanted to try the lavender one, but that wasn't an option with the samples. I used a new brow color today. I used Anastasia's Soft Brown instead of Medium Brown. I don't think I like it. I think they're too warm, but I wanted to go a little more warm because my hair is a little more warm right now, and I'm not a warm toned gal. I like cooler stuff on me. I think because my natural hair color pulls a little more ashy. So when I have, you know, like warm colored hair like I did for the pink, it wasn't like crazy warm, like it wasn't brassy or anything, but it was a little more warm toned. And I just feel like you can see my roots so much earlier. They look so much darker. Like, when I have my silver hair, I can let my roots grow out for probably another, like, probably another 2 to 3 weeks. Whereas, like, I feel like I really need them done right now because I kind of look trashy, you know? So I'm getting them done on Tuesday, and I think I'm gonna go back to the silver. The pink was fun, but I just don't think it looked that flattering on me. I'm not the type of bitch that can really pull it off, if I'm being honest. Anyways, now I'm going into eyeshadow. I'm gonna go into my Dark Room palette by Stalk'r and Jordan Liberty. Love this thing. I'm just gonna go into the light peach shade called Solar on a Sigma Tapered Blending E40. I just feel like cooler things look better on me, so I don't like... This all started with an eyebrow shade. I don't like my eyebrows today. Is what I was trying to get at. And I do like the hair, but I like the gray better. I feel like I would even like a different colored hair better as long as it was more cool. Like, I feel like I would have really liked like a lavender hair color. I'm mixing in a bit of Poolside. It's a bit of a light peach color, and I'm doing the same thing, just kind of blending it in. I feel like I would have really liked like a lavender or like a light blue hair color, something light and silvery with a cool base but still kind of fun. I just think the pink was just a bit too much. It's a bit too fun for me. I'm not there yet. I'm not at that fun level yet. This eye never blends out. Like, I could spend days blending this eyeball and I swear it doesn't want to blend. There's just a harsh line every single time and it drives me absolutely bonkers. This eye blends so beautifully. Okay, so since this eye doesn't blend with any eyeshadow, it's not just this eyeshadow, I deal with this every day, okay people? I'm gonna go in with my Kat Von D Lock-It powder. This is the best for what I'm about to do. It's a great powder foundation, I really like it. And I'm just going to kind of run it under the brow and run it over that harsh edge just to soften it out. This is the only trick that works for me. I don't know what else to say. That's why I call this my potato eye, because it's so stubborn. Then I'm just gonna go into this medium reddish brown called DTLA. I'm gonna use this on a smaller brush. This is a Sigma E45 small tapered, and I'm just gonna blend this in the crease just a little bit, just to add a little more depth, but I'm not gonna go too crazy today just because it's an everyday look. Oh my god, I thought that was a dog. It was a huge squirrel. Holy crap. One thing I did kind of want to talk about is I was thinking about starting a podcast. Now, I don't know if that's something anyone would be interested in at all. However, I just really like talking in general, you know, let alone things that I'm passionate about. And I really like learning. That's one thing I've found out about myself since I've graduated, is that I really miss school. Not in the sense where I like miss studying and stuff, because I don't miss that at all. But yeah, I really miss like going to school and learning stuff. And I just feel like podcasts have the potential to be so educational, and I just really enjoy that. I've really enjoyed reading a lot of, you know, non-fiction books, kind of like self-help books, because I'm always looking to improve myself, and I think that I can do that every day a little bit. I'm also taking that DTLA shade and I'm just kind of applying it to my outer corner, just on the lid there. So I don't really know if that ColourPop concealer is good as an eye primer for me personally, because I just had a really hard time blending that, and even still I'm not loving the way my shadows look. And I've used this palette quite a few times and have really enjoyed it, so I feel like it has to be the primer, right? Because I've been using that setting powder as well for a while. I don't know, I don't really like my eyeshadow today. Maybe it's just me and my skills that are to blame, or maybe it's the eye primer. I don't know. I'll have to try again and find out. What I'm going to do next is take this shade called Bondi. It's my favorite color in the palette. I'm just going to grab a little bit on my finger. Oh, it's so pretty and reflective. And I'm just going to apply that to the lid. Every time I put on this eyeshadow, it just like takes my breath away every time. I'm like, wow, that is the prettiest eyeshadow I've used in a very long time. Which, is that dramatic? Probably. However, is it accurate? Yes, that's so pretty, man. Holy crap. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing to my other eye. Even though my eyeshadow didn't blend quite the way I wanted it to, this shade makes up for it. It makes everything look 10 times better. Now I'm going to go in with liquid eyeliner. This one I have used a couple times, but I kind of want to familiarize myself more with it. It's by Marcel Paris, and it's the Luxurious Liner Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. It's in Intense Noir. So here we go. It's felt tip, so I don't really like felt tip if I'm being honest, especially since my Kat Von D felt tip experience. So I'm not going to do a wing today, but what I am going to do is just apply this to the lash line. Oh crap. See, this is why I don't like felt tips, man. I get too out of control. Now it's going to be a thick liner and I didn't want it to be. This is so much thicker than I wanted it to be. I didn't want to put on lashes, but I think I'm going to have to. Damn it. Okay, so 30 applications of liquid liner later, I think they're finally even, but they're certainly a lot thicker than I wanted. So I like the way this wears and I like the formula, but I don't like the tip, and I don't know, I think that's just a me thing, probably not an everyone thing, because a lot of people do like felt tips. Just not me. I just can't get them to work for myself. So, okay, so what I'm gonna do now is prime, and I got this sample in my latest Sephora order, which I was really excited about. It's the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Filter Finish Protective Primer. Okay, everyone talks about this and I'm really excited to finally try it for myself. I feel like this packaging for this little thing was not necessary, but whatever. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and apply it to my face because I heard you need a really small amount. Ooh, it smells nice. It smells very Tatcha-y. If you know Tatcha and you've ever smelled their stuff, you know this scent. Very clean and fresh smelling. Ooh, I like this. Dang it, I was hoping I wouldn't because this is expensive. Now I'm just gonna apply a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow. I'm going to apply it just kind of like a highlighting base, I guess. I've kind of found that when you set this with powder, it kind of gets weird the last few times I've used it, but I did use it on top of foundation. So if any of you have any suggestions as to how to not make it look very strange, and by strange it kind of looks like I have been applying it on top of the powder when I put powder on top. Does that make sense? That was kind of confusing. That was like a riddle. If anyone has suggestions on how to fix that, that would be greatly appreciated. But other than that, I've been really enjoying this product. It really does just give me a Superstar Youth glow that looks so natural. Like, it just looks like I'm glowing. I don't really get it, but I like it. I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define today just because that's the first one I picked up and I didn't want to keep looking. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably know that I've been having trouble sleeping. But the last few nights, I have been sleeping without a sleep aid, which is craziness for me. I'm so excited about that. The only thing is, I have been having really bad dreams right before I wake up. So every morning, I have a crappy dream. It's just kind of a shitty way to start your day, if you know what I'm saying. More of like a lucid dreamer, so I know that I'm dreaming and I can stop it at any time. Like this morning, I had a dream that my parents and I were driving from Toronto to Ottawa. So we were on I think we were on the 417. It's a highway here in Canada, by the way. We were on the 417 and everything was just on fire. And we had to get home to pick up Fred so that we could leave and head more east, probably to Quebec, because we couldn't go back through the fire, if that makes sense. So I was actually living at my old apartment, but my old apartment was located where my new place is. And everything was on fire. And everything nearby was on fire as well. So the house, or my apartment I guess it was fine. But everything around it, like things on the corner of the street, oh, I just ruined my eyebrow. Okay. On the corner of our road, for example, there's a Starbucks. That was on fire. And I was like, oh crap, so we actually have to get out of here. And my parents were just lollygagging. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, we have to go. We have to get out of here. And I was screaming at them and they weren't listening. But yeah, so I was just screaming at my parents being like, we have to go. We have to get out of here. The fire is coming. And my mom was just like, oh, I think it's fine. It's gonna miss us. And I'm like, the fire is right there. Like, oh God, it was a very frustrating dream and a very frightening dream at the same time. So did not like that. Now I'm just gonna conceal a bit with my Catrice Liquid Camouflage. I haven't used this lately. I've been using the Too Faced Born This Way, but I figured I'd whip this bad boy back out. But the whole point of that dream story was that the whole time I knew I was dreaming. So my dreams aren't really that scary because I'm fully aware that they're dreams. I don't know. And I had had enough. I was like, this dream is getting freaking ridiculous. So I woke up. I made myself wake up. And I just wish that I wouldn't dream like that, you know? Like, it's just kind of a crappy way to start your day with a scary dream. I don't know, I just don't like that. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I guess it doesn't really matter, but ever since I've been on antidepressants, which has been since October of 2017, my freaking dreams have been wild. Except for when I take like a sleep aid, then I don't dream at all because I guess my REM sleep just doesn't occur. I don't know. I also do have good dreams, but it's just all of my dreams have turned so vivid, yet still lucid. But I feel like I've learned a lot about myself through my dreams. Like what issues in my life still bug me even though in my conscious mind they don't, but I dream about it all the time, so obviously it's still bothering me to a certain extent, right? And I keep having this reoccurring dream that I'm in school still, and even though I've graduated, and there's an exam and I am going to miss it, and I just, oh crap, I didn't want to set my under eyes. Crap! I always do this. I always do this. Okay, we're gonna try it anyways. Probably not the best idea, but we're still gonna go with it because I want to try these products. So what I wanted to try was the NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Cheek Tint. I think you can apply it on bare skin or over makeup, hopefully over makeup as well, but I guess we'll see. I'm gonna apply it with a brush, so I'm gonna use a Morphe Y5 and just get a bit on the brush. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, I didn't think it was gonna be that pigmented. Oh no. Oh no, okay. Still too much, I think. However, we're just gonna roll with it. And then for cream highlight, I wanna go in with this Milk Makeup Peel for more info. I need more info. What is this? Highlighter in Tint. Like a really pretty, like champagne pink color. It's just a mini because I haven't tried much milk and I wanted to. Ooh, I probably should have applied this with a brush too. Oh well. I'm gonna blend it out with this little Morphe brush. It's an E55. I would normally use this for contour, but it's the only one that doesn't already have powder on it, so. Oh no, it's lifting. It's lifting everything underneath. Oh no. This is why I don't usually do cream highlights, because I feel like it lifts everything that's underneath. Am I supposed to highlight before when I use creams? Can someone educate me? I'm not a cream expert. Oh. Oh no. See, that just wiped all of my foundation right off my freaking nose. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad. What the hell? That was terrible. Should I do my finger? Oh, that works better. Still, it seems like a pain in the ass, doesn't it? That's why I don't like cream highlights. Anyone have a favorite cream highlight that I should try that doesn't do this? Because that'd be great. See, now this highlight just put me in a bad mood. Now I'm cheesed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like that if I'm being honest. I was really excited for this too. That's really upsetting. I don't know, maybe if I wasn't doing like a full face of makeup, I was just doing like a natural glow kind of deal. I don't know. And I took my blush way too low. Oh, this just isn't a good makeup day. Okay, so I was gonna cream contour, but that highlight really pissed me off, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna zoom you in to see if you can see like what that highlight looks like up close. I feel like I should dim the lights a little bit. Just hold on. Can you kind of see? I don't know if you can. I can't really see in the monitor if it's showing up, but like it lifted up all over my foundation. So I'm probably gonna put a powder highlight on top of it because it just got really freaking weird and I don't like it. Okay, now I'm just gonna finish up my eyes. I'm just going to use one of the shades I used in the crease. I think I'm gonna use the shade Poolside. This one right here, just on a Morphe E17. I'm just gonna run it underneath my lash line just for a little bit of color down there. Even though I set my cheekbones too, it still feels really tacky. Hydrating cheek tint feels fine. It's just the highlight. I don't think I like that highlight. Okay, I'm gonna try a new mascara too. This is the Hourglass that wasn't right. The Hourglass Caution Mascara. This is just a mini sample size. I really like trying samples. Then I don't have to buy the product. And I've been wanting to try this one for a while. Apparently it's good. Ooh. I really like how this wand grips my lashes and doesn't just like run through them. That's my first impression. I like this a lot. I might not even put lashes on, but mostly because I'm lazy. So I'm gonna do a bit of bronzing. I'm just gonna use my Fenty Beauty Into Sun bronzer because I don't want to use any more creams and I don't want to try anything else that's gonna do me wrong. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this. Nothing too crazy. It's hard to go overboard with this bronzer though. It is pretty sheer. Why did this grab weird? That's so strange. I'm just having a bad makeup day, I think. For highlighter, I'm gonna use one of my faves. I don't think I have a powder highlight and I wasn't planning on applying powder highlight, but since this one failed so drastically, I'm gonna have to apply one on top. This is just the Smolder Cosmetics Illuminator in Golden Glow. I don't even know if they still sell this anymore, but it's really smooth and it's a good color, so it'll do. Oh, that was a lot. Crap. So for lips, I'm gonna use a bit of Kylie Maliboo Matte Liquid Lip. I love this one. I haven't used it for a while though. It's a very cool toned nude. It's almost like a grayish. I feel like that's what they call it. Ooh, I forgot how smooth her formula was. It's good, man. I don't know. Okay, and now that I've drawn a Betty Boop-like shape on my lips, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of gloss. This is by ColourPop. This is the Ultra Glossy Lip in Fresco. This is almost gonna be gone soon, I swear, because I use it all the time. Just to add just a little bit of shine, because I'm not into a super matte lip. I probably should have used one of her velvet formulas, but I didn't think that far ahead, clearly. All right, and this is the completed look. I don't like how it turned out for once. Wow. I feel like I always say, I really love how this one turned out. But today, I do not. I do not love how this turned out. Oh, it might be the primer. I forgot I used a new primer that's making everything look super duper patchy. I'll have to look at the reviews on that one because my foundation and stuff did not go on well, and neither did the cream products, and I was really confused as to why. It might be the primer. I'm gonna have to test that out once more because that's all I have in the sample. I really did like that NYX Hydrating Cheek Tint though. I feel like this did a, oh, that wasn't closed. Okay. I feel like this did a really good job. It doesn't really look patchy at all, and you know, I layered quite a bit on top of it to try and blend it out. I layered some more foundation and stuff, and I'll just have to be more sparing next time, but I think this actually worked really nicely. I'm gonna keep it in my makeup bag to keep trying it. ColourPop No Filter Concealer, I'm not really sure. It was kind of a miss because my eyeshadow didn't look good, but that could have been me. So I'm gonna try it again. Again, it will go in my makeup bag and I will test it again later. The eyeliner, yeah, not really a go for me just because I don't like felt tips. But you might like felt tips, and if you like felt tips, then go for it. Eyeshadow palette, obviously I love. Oh, the mascara, I really did like that actually. I didn't curl my lashes today, I forgot. But I do like the mascara. It really gripped my lashes nicely. It didn't just kind of like slide right through them. It kind of like got into the root and really gripped onto the lashes, so it really gave me like a volume effect. Anyways, that's it for me. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm gonna go upstairs and do my hair and get dressed, even though it's almost 2 p.m. It's 2:30, past 2 p.m. What am I doing with my life? Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. If you've made it this far, please subscribe if you have not yet, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!